What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie. Today we are doing a bite-sized album review for the band 4 Giants and the album There There. In case you don't know, 4 Giants are a metalcore band. Although there are no vocals, it's mainly just instrumentals incorporate djenty elements, and very similar to bands such as Animals as Leaders, Built the Sky, and many other djenty sort of prog bands out there. So this particular album really surprised me, because I just really enjoyed the flow of this album. This was released on the 8th of January. So overall, this is one heck of an instrumental for a metalcore album, in my opinion. Metalcore is a hit and miss genre for me, but when it is done right, it is absolutely fantastic. Although metalcore can at times be a little bit edgy at times, this album is not edgy. This album is straight on proggy, it's straight on technical, and it's got some awesome guitar work. So the production on this album is actually pretty good. The total mixing of the drums and the guitar sound great. They really match. Of course, there's no vocals. The vocals are non-existent within this band. It's just plain old instrumentals. Being is a pretty hard-hitting song, and I just really enjoy the nice progression that leads on throughout the song. Not to mention there are some really nice guitar solos, and overall it's just a great way to kick off the album. The album becomes very dense at times. There's also some very innovative riffs. The guitar riffs are in your face at times, but there are some quite djenty elements, very similar to bands like Periphery, that incorporate djent within their music. Although the djent isn't like full on like Meshuggah, this is really light djent. There's a few breakdowns now and again, but they are controlled breakdowns, which I absolutely love. Controlled and unexpected breakdowns, unlike some other metalcore bands out there, really love to use consistent breakdowns over and over again to seem a little bit edgy. Church is a very somber sort of song, but I just love the build-up of this song, and so is Wooden Vine as well. There are some really beautiful synths throughout this album, creating this atmospheric vibe. It's got that really modern style metalcore sound, really nice chord changes as well throughout the songs. Overall, I just really enjoy the solos that convey quite a lot of emotion. You don't really need vocals. I believe if you implemented vocals on this album, it probably would have ruined the album for me. This is a straight on cool metalcore instrumental that I really fucking enjoyed. Another favorite of mine is Bartending for Ghosts, which is an uplifting song in my opinion. Uplifting song. Really love how intense the drumming is throughout this song, and not to mention some really nice guitar lead. Then we get the title track, There There at the end, which is a great epic closer to end off the album. Incorporating synthesizers creates this atmosphere, which I absolutely love. So this could possibly get into one of my favorite albums of January. There are a few weaknesses on this album, like sometimes the riffs do sound quite repetitive, especially through some of these songs like What Happened to You and Help Is Not Coming. The melodies are quite infectious at times. Sometimes you get confused on what songs you are listening to. It's a really cohesive package, this album, that I really enjoyed. But 4 Giants and the album There There, I will give this probably a 7 out of 10. So guys, that's it for 4 Giants and the album There There. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Comment below if you're going to check it out. And if you're not a big fan of metalcore, definitely check it out as well, because this is a really interesting instrumental in my opinion. It's djenty at times, it's proggy as well, there are different odd time signatures. And if you like prog metal, you're probably gonna like this. If you like bands like Between the Buried and Me, you might like this, because this is an absolute solid album by 4 Giants. So it's 7 out of 10 it gets, and I will see you in the next one.